Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. The Call to Arms DLC just dropped, and we're about to take another look. But, since we finished the entirety of the Call to Arms DLC, I figure, what's the worst thing that could happen? We're going to start doing some of the Kestrel Lancers content. We might not have the lance tonnage that I'd like for this, but we're going to give it a shot to see just how powerful these brand new melee things are, and if they can carry us through the entirety of the Kestrel Lancers DLC. So, without any further ado, we have 9 days to accept the contract. I don't think we're going to run that out. We have everything that we need to do done. So we're going to accept that. Now, we're going to take a quick look at the marquee here. Just looking for anything interesting. There's that Ep5. We might grab another one just in case. I think that could be pretty good if we find a good fire support mech. But for right now, I think that's almost everything that I want to repair. We have that heavily damaged javelin, a brand new Hatchetman. Not so much a hatchet anymore, but still quite ready. 17 days. Let's see. We'll be done with our repairs by the time we get there. Let's get going. Kestrel Lancers, huh? So I will make a note here. I have not played a whole bunch of the Kestrel Lancers unmodified. I found that a lot of the missions were quite grueling, even with mods, to the point of heavy damage was to be expected doing this DLC. That's only really in the back half of it. So in this beginning half, we're going to do the first 2 missions, maybe a third, just to get a little bit more money left. We'll be down near the We'll be down in Merrick space, I believe. Or maybe we'll be in Davion, we'll see. One good thing about the Kestrel Lancers is that they offer you the ability to buy a lot of mechs here. You can purchase any number of cool mechs here, which can really help when it comes to filling out your lance with important mechs. I think what we're going to do, we might end up getting a Kintaro, just to see how effective a good fire support speedy platform can be. We're going to rip the medium lasers off of it, and if there's a tag, we might throw that on there. But I think we're going to pick up that Kintaro before all time's up. But let's check the market here real quick. Some basic weapons and jump jets and equipment. There's an Ultra AC5? Okay, there's ammo for it. I'll pick that up. We'll pick up 2 tons of SRM half ammo and a couple tons of LRM ammo, just because I anticipate making a mech for that. Also, one thing to note here is that it is much cheaper to repair this, because we are in an area which is much lower down on the damage here. So, this is Operation Galahad. Basically, what we'll be doing is we'll be defending an installation with another unit called the Critter Cobras. Without further ado, let's just ensure that we're going to be alright here. Alright. Continue here. By the way, the damage coverage is maximized. We won't be able to get a lot of things out of this. I think if we go for max salvage, we can get 15. We might be able to pick up a medium mech with that. But Davion right now drops our negotiation down by 1 just because of this. It's going to be a little while before that comes back up. So we're going to be basically stuck with 4 negotiation points unless we rank up during this. Right. Let's remove that javelin in here. Go with another Phoenix Hawk, maybe. I'm going to definitely bring the Hatchetman and one of the Phoenix Hawks. Maybe a Blackjack might fit better. Ooh, or Assassin. No, the Assassin might need a refit before I work with it. Let's go with a Blackjack. I I think this might do us some good. It has some long-range poking power. Let's just make sure its weapon groups are set up right. I'm going to test it with that loadout to see if that does better, because it should be pretty aggressive with the AC2s in that case. It's not 200 tons, but we're close. And that's about as all I can hope for. So let's get going.
Exercise, our Federated Commonwealth Coalition forces are tasked with assaulting and destroying the facility guarded by the Mercenary defenders. This war game will end in a Commonwealth victory with the fall of the targeted facility, and a Mercenary victory with the elimination or capture of the FedCom Coalition's commanding officers. Good luck, everyone. This operation will commence now.
Operation by Richard Westrick and his Creator Cobra's mercenary company. Be sure to assist one another whenever possible. The FedCom Coalition forces are going to be hungry to impress Marshal Sortek, seeing as how he is the commander of the Davion Heavy Guards and a good friend of First Prince Hans Davion.
Alright. Got a lot of turrets here in this installation.
Forces are in position. Unsurprisingly, the Davions are nowhere to be found. Well, we have no need of these federated dogs to crush a handful of mercenaries anyways. I see no need to delay the attack.
Okay.
Target acquired.
This is going to be rough. Two heavy mechs and a light coming on. Hopefully we can separate. Oh, they're deploying a lance. Alright, we can't separate them. But I think we'll get some fire support from the archer when they start getting close. Blackjack on that target. Start poking away at the Panther whenever it shows up here. Okay, took a few hits there. We're gonna wait a bit. We're gonna try and engage the heavier mechs on the rear here. I'm gonna start with the rifleman, I think. That'll be a good idea.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target.
Let's burn it down!
Okay, it's all done.
We're on it, sir.
Try and leg him.
Target destroyed.
Maintain your position until we've arrived. We cannot risk the entire operation over your ego. And give them time to fortify their position? I think not. You can lecture me on strategy when you finally get some actual command experience, young Davion. Until then, you are free to guard our rear.
We're gonna have the AI sit down here, I think. I'm gonna help out this Thunderbolt here. He'll start tanking from here while I get in closer.
Enemy forces continuing to converge
Bring the
on your
Blackjack with
location.
us.
Stay frosty, Commander.
He needs to get some action.
Acquired.
The light mech can do fast attack with a Griffin and a Blackjack coming up. Alright.
Target acquired.
Starting up.
Reconnaissance flights show increased enemy presence in the vicinity. Be on the lookout for further hostiles.
Target destroyed.
Okay. That arm's a weak point. Try and go for that arm. Yeah. Okay. His LRM's crit. And now he's only got a fist. Excellent work.
Looks like these high and mighty Lyrans are having some trouble. Let's show them how the Federated Suns get
Alright.
Hunchback.
That's a hunchback. Oh, they're right in there already. Alright.
Target acquired.
This is gonna be rough.
My scope is lighting up with more targets.
That's a
converging
4G.
on
That's the
your position
AC-21
contact.
too.
Stay
Oh
frosty.
boy. Alright.
Gotcha. Let's do this.
Target destroyed.
That's trust.
Target acquired.
That's a trebuchet. Actually, you might want to go for that first. Yeah. Hard to get that guy down there.
Target acquired.
They can get in close. I think they can get him, but they have to get in close.
Just flattened the warehouse.
New target. Locust.
Okay. The dead man walking now.
Target destroyed. Target
Who's that trebuchet?
acquired.
Oh, he's done. Basically finished. He's done.
New target. Spider.
Kill that walker. Your resistance is pulling in more hostiles
I'm open
from the
CT.
surrounding
All right.
area.
That's rough.
Coordinated attack target received.
Okay. I might be able to live through this. I hope not. This is going to be a long repair, even if it does succeed.
Target acquired.
Component destroyed. That kill was mine.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
Acquired.
Additional
Expensive, but it's
hostiles
okay.
have been dispatched. They're heading your way.
Target
We have
destroyed.
one,
One down.
a couple more mechs coming in. Phoenix Hawk and a Centurion. That Centurion would be nice to have, I think,
Acquired.
but we're gonna try and have the Crater Cobras take some of the brunt of this. Because right now we're starting to hurt. It's all right losing the hatchet. We can just
acquired.
replace that. It's not lost equipment, but I think we might have the Phoenix Hawk just sit here for now.
Relocating.
And we'll have the Blackjack start focusing on that target there. Okay,
Target acquired.
gonna do our best here. Thunderbolt's moving out. That archer hasn't done much, really. Which isn't encouraging, to say the least. What is it doing? Get in there.
New target. Centurion.
Alright, we're gonna try and protect these
At
orbital
25%.
cannons, but this is gonna be rough.
Is your targeting system offline or something? What's a friendly fire?
The autocannons are out. It's all done. We got a Phoenix Hawk left. I think we got this. We got one more left, and this is rough. I think he's. I don't know what he's doing. I think we're gonna send this javelin in first.
Acquire target, Commander.
We'll send the javelin in for him. It's faster than I am.
Copy. Acquiring target.
Get up here. Let's coming in around here. What is it doing?
Target acquired.
Target shared, engaging.
Okay, yeah, there goes the Lerm Swarm, but it's not focused. Take advantage of the autocannon 5 here. Continue barraging him. We can just take up a few of his weapon systems. We'll be alright. Okay, that's an arm. Almost both. Yeah, that's both arms. Okay, he's done. Alrighty. Mission 1. This was tight. Out of the way, please.
Ammo at 25%. Target destroyed.
Social generals to screw up the simplest task.
Alright.
The typical arrogance of the Lyrans will be our undoing. All coalition forces fall back.
We're all good. Took a lot of damage there, but I think we'll be okay.
But you managed to stay on your toes and come out of it.
At 25%.
Commander, we have them on the run. Let's prepare a coordinated advance. Time to teach these high and mighty nobles a thing or two about how mercenaries get the job done.
Yes, sir. Alright, Thunderbolt lost an arm. All over, I said it was a pretty successful mission. Alright. And then sea bills. Yeah, we weren't going to be able to pick up... We weren't going to be able to pick up a lot of mechs, but there were a couple that I was looking at that I think might be fun to use. That's one of them. But well, there's a lot of good weapons here that I could pick up. If I pick up either of these if I pick up any of these mechs, I'm effectively going to nerf myself with the amount of weapons that I can bring. If I grab the Blackjack, it has 3 of those lasers and 1 2-star AC2. I think we can start there. Yeah, just a little bit of damage. Phoenix Hawk's got a bit too. Okay, we're gonna hit that repair button before we do anything else here. 12 days, 2 days. Blackjack's gonna go into refit, and we're gonna see about this assassin here. Scott. Okay. Strange look, honestly, but we'll try and maximize what we have here. Buff the arm armor, I think. Rolling with a claw, which be heavy, honestly, for what its damage profile is. It might be faster, but that does not make it better. We're gonna go for a hatchet on it, I think. Yeah, that. We could go for a mace, but I think a hatchet give us the spare tonnage we need. We have 40 ton. We have 4 tons left, or one ton less, rather. To make this good, we're gonna drop the back armor down because this is probably a mech that I will be piloting. Right now. Single heatsink, I think. And some leg armor. Yeah, that's basically it. We can't really spare the extra tonnage we would want to make this a good build. It will take a while, but it won't take that many sea bills to refit. And we can try and do our best with what we have now. We can probably pass the time. Okay, no, we can't. Alright. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, we're not going to go for the money. We're going to go for that. We're going to go for the salvage. Yes. Okay. Well, we can't use either of these mechs. So what does that leave us with? Does not leave us with many options here, I have to say. We might need to pick up a mech for the mech market just to have a chance here of doing this, because this is going to be pretty hectic no matter how we go for it. I'm honestly thinking a quick draw might not be a bad decision. It's because it has a good complement of lasers and jump jets, and timeline-wise, this next mission is now, which does not help us in terms of what we can field. I think I want to get a mech from the mech market. EPC rifleman. I mean, this is pretty good for the AI to use, but I want to get something that I can transform into an AI mech, and I think this might be the start. It's a little light on the armor, but it's got a good complement of medium lasers that I think will be worth it. So let's pick this up. Throw that in there. And we'll throw the Vindicator on. We'll cancel the work order on the Blackjack and the Javelin. Not even 2 days, just now. Now is the time we need a coordinated attack. Alright. Yeah. So little time, we aren't even going to paint it. Let's go for it. Let's go and see if we can get this mission 2 done. It's going to be rough, because there's a victor on the field, but if we can focus fire and remove the armor.
Okay, Commander. Seems with the opposition reeling from their failed assault, our new mission is to find and destroy the Coalition field commanders. The Praetor Cobras will act as a diversionary force to draw the main Coalition forces away.
Chain fire
This
here.
should give us an opening to take out Coalition field commanders.
Target acquired.
Target is done.
Listen up, everyone. A splinter group has broken through our lines on an approach vector on my position. Marshal Davion, Colonel Zax, where are you two?
Target acquired.
Damn it. Colonel Sortek, we're tied down by mercenary forces east of your position.
Target destroyed.
Colonel Zax, hold this line. I'm withdrawing the Lancers to reinforce Colonel Sortek's position. Marshal, destroying your forces will leave my flank exposed. If Colonel Sortek falls, we lose this scenario. It's a risk we'll have to take.
Alright. Again. New soundtrack. How's this one? Like at all. So, mad props.
Target acquired.
Pow! One down.
Right? Nothing there.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
We're gonna put the,
Scrap that.
Here I am working in the weapon grouping system. I doing their job. Yeah, we're gonna have to be very careful doing this one. He is heavily guarded. Alright. With a lot of jump jet. This is good. Yeah.
Following your lead, boss.
Alright. Once we push in there, he's got a Victor. So this is going to be rough.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, again, I have done all of these initial missions modded, and they weren't too hard, I found. With mods, of course, to make weapons shoot a little bit farther. Wasn't really anything super game-breaking for progression. You still had to get all the things and buy them with
Target
C-bills.
acquired.
This is going to prove to be a real interesting mission. Grab. We don't want to engage. We just want to go in here.
Target destroyed.
Just going to try and push up into his position, because that will make things easy. If we can only fight him, that's all we're here for.
Target destroyed.
If you find your position, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Pick up here. Oh, okay. Good question. We're going to see if this replenishes.
The
key.
To put that ammo to good use.
Yeah. So it does actually replenish the stock ammo that you have in your mech. It's everything. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Target
Crab's on us.
acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, that's Cicada.
Priority.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
The javelin took a little fire, and so did our Vindicator. But that's okay.
Target spider. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Boom. Dead.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to this. Force punch.
All right, Commander Mason, let's see what you got.
Yeah, fully received. Let's move.
Oh boy.
Engaging commander's target.
Come on.
Target acquired.
That takes care of Sorted, but Marshal Daniel is still en route to our position. It's time for us to withdraw from this area before we get overrun.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
We are drawing
Can we
the
please-
Crucis Lancers away from your position. You should now be able to overwhelm the Coalition forces at your location.
Roger, Rihanna. Thanks for the heads up. Cobras, let's finish this.
Come on. What are you doing turning around? Why are they not shooting him? God. Okay.
Glowing reactor spotted.
All right. We've lost a leg. We've lost some important components. What? Okay. Alright. We've lost some important stuff here. I don't understand. Okay, that is one thing that I would like to see them change. It does seem to happen near constantly whenever I'm running lances, but they just don't seem to fire at the opponent at all. And even when they do, it's only because I've taken critical damage or something. They need to work on the AI in the lance, because it just doesn't work sometimes. There's another one of the more popular mods. Changes how lance made AI works to make it more aggressive, because right now it's very passive.
Stand down. That's enough. The mercenaries have taken the field and are the winners. Marshal Davion, Colonel Zax, return to Coalition HQ for debriefing. Needless to say, we have a lot that we're gonna need to go over together.
Alright. That's the start of Kestrel Lancers. Yeah. So Melee did carry us through, but then they went immediately to the next mission, and that was it. We didn't have any really good mechs work for that. If I had had the Hatchet, I might have been able to bring that in and equalize it here. But no such luck. At least we get compensated for all the damage, because that was rough. Alright. Grab those. Grab a couple of these. Oh, we'll grab the small one. Oh. Okay. Just as good. This is a lot of, Okay. Your unit still seems to be in the midst of the recovery. Ten combat-ready mechs. Well, Alright. Yeah, we're in Davian space now. We need to find a, preferably we want to find something that we can refit at. I'm tempted to pick up a Kintaro, just because it's a lot more focused around what we want to do with the mechs. But I think we'll hold off on buying that, just because I don't think we can handle the money cost right now of that. And that was rough. My quick draw almost got destroyed. We lost a leg. Yeah. Just that leg repair alone is... Yeah, that's going to cost a lot of money. Alright. We're going to work our way up and try to just do a little bit of Davion missions, I think. Because that'll give us both some money and the possibility that when we get to the next phase of this, which will be the Davion Advance and the Kestrel Lancers, we'll be able to requisition more equipment, or more benefits, rather. It's gonna take a while. So is that. So is that. So is that. But let's look at the mech market here. Hunchback. Wolverine. I mean, it's one of each. It's kind of a weird medium mech. Despite being quite good. It's not got especially good amounts for the AI. I'm gonna go for things that the AI can use well. Alright, we have... Oh, that's a very good market area. We're gonna go there and see if we can find anything useful. Okay, I don't think we can afford either of those. Yeah, that's a Black Knight. That's a Hero Dragon, and that's a Victor. Which terrifies me because it's actually in the price point. This is tempting. The AI does tend to do well with medium lasers, especially if they're just boating them. And the Hunchback, this one specifically, is quite good at that. I think we might just do that. This is even more tempting. Okay, I think we might do this one. This Hunchback, not this one. Because the LRM... Oh, they're both in the right torso, though. Is it worth it? I mean, what would we do with this? What we would probably do is we would strip out both the rocket... No, we're not going to do that. That one's the Insane Maniacs Centurion. But they put an autocannon 10 in the arm. Or autocannon 20, rather. Yeah, I'm tempted to get this one. I think this might do well. Just considering the quality of the weapons on it. We're gonna buff it a bit. Oh yeah, and this. The fact that it's a little bit scuffed up does make it a bit cheaper. Let me think. So if we're gonna try and buff up the armor a bit, because the AI does tend to have its rear facing the enemy a lot. Because it twists its legs a lot, which is kind of awkward to look at, to be honest. We're gonna see here. We have a couple of medium lasers. That's a lot of heat sinks. I think we'll buff the armor on the head a little. Maybe up to... Well, I mean, we have we'll do the legs first, because the legs are going to get hit a lot more than the head is. And then we'll drop the head armor down to minimum of that. Dump the leg armor so it fits. What? Okay, that's certainly new. That is kind of... Oh, that's pretty bad. Let's be real here. I mean, the difference between small lasers and small pulse lasers is, like, you get less range with a pulse laser. Yeah, okay. And none of the increased accuracy that you would normally see in the tabletop here. Looking at the market here, nothing interesting, it looks like, yeah. Well... I mean, we'll pick up one. That looks like it would be fun. We have 2 javelins that will forever be rotated in and out of repairs. Oh yeah, we're right. We have the SRMs. These ones are apparently not of note. We'll grab a couple more of those. Lots of good missile systems here. We'll grab that SRM too. I think it might be good as a filler for something else. But, go to this rare equipment. Because it could be, like, countermeasures, which could help increase our tankiness even more for our mechs. Which would be good. And we can also, now that the quick draw has been repaired, do a little bit of refitting on it. Tweak here, tweak there to make it good. Let's see. Oh, it's a double heatsink, and there's 3 of them. Yes, please. Thank you. Streak SRM2. Claw. 6-ton Claymore. That's quite large. I don't know what you'd fit that in, but I want to grab one. Like there's a lot of good mechs in here. Let's go to our Battlemechs. And do the quick draw now. Do it some service here. So we want to rip out these two medium lasers because they're central. They likely won't be lost. Put in some more armor there. We'll put some more armor on the shoulders and in the arms. I'll just do this now. Because I do intend on having this thing, stripping it of that SRM. And we're going to put a better LRM-10 in there, I think. And then a better LRM-5. So that way, this thing is fully focused on hitting range. You can buff the armor in CT as well. That's barely any. That's like double what it was. Okay, yeah. As for this, buff the armor up, then take it down until we can use it. Drop a little bit of rear, I think. And there we go. We have those two lasers there too. A large quantity of these level 2s, but I think we'll benefit from some level 2 lasers on this one. Yeah. Have the jump jets. It can use those if it wants to. It's a fast, heavy, so it'll hopefully be able to keep up with us. And now we can look for areas that we can actually work with. Because Kestrel Lancers puts you in a scary area that we can't really do much here. We'll probably have to move over here into Davian space to do stuff. We have enough things to field a good lance. It's just the issue that we need better mechs to field, because a lot of them are kind of bandage fixes. I'd love to get another quick draw, I think. Check the market. It's not a quick draw, but it is the type of mech that would be very good as a missile support mech. Here's another quick draw. Okay, let's think. We have some things in cold storage that we don't need. We also have some mechs that I might not want to keep around. The Vindicator. I know it's been with us since the beginning, but it's not really been terribly effective whenever we brought it in. So we're going to sell that off after stripping the component out. We're going to sell the Urban Mech, the Damaged Commando, the Damaged Locust, and the Damaged Blackjack. So now, I think we might leave the Phoenix Hawk in our lineup. We'll see if we need to use it. But I'm going to grab this other quick draw. And we're going to do exactly what we just did with the other one. Step again. Strip those out. Two of those. Strip those out. Okay, we don't have as high quality of an LRM-10. Do we have a better one on the market? Nope. Okay. And an LRM-5. I've just had a thought. It's not one I like to entertain. It's using 1 ton of ammo for the launchers. That is not going to be enough. It's effectively a single LRM-15. If we strip out that head heatsink, we can effectively fit another ton of ammo in. I think we're going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is what we have to do. We have 2 quick draws. And we're still not near any kind of area where we can do work. We are running on borrowed time until we can get to an area that we can do missions in. Because rank 11 and rank 12 missions are not in our future with 2 heavy mechs and mostly an assortment of light and mediums. Yep, that's coming with us. And we're even worse off for it. Okay. Why do I do this to myself? Again, alright. There's a lot of good mechs here. But we just can't grab any of them. Just the price. Like, a lot of the stuff is really expensive. Like, I'd love to grab this. But in order to grab it and put it on the mech that I wanted on, this one specifically, the Hatchetman, I'd have to strip a single heatsink. Do we do it? I think we do it. This is going to be expensive. Okay, we're going to sell equipment. We're going to sell as much equipment as we can. We aren't going to use. It's like, let's look at the expensive stuff first. My price. Okay. 2 level. That's pretty good. That's good. We have a lot of these. Go down to 9. Guns. There's an AC-20 in here. I don't need that. I don't need that base level AC-10. With those base level AC-2s or 5s. Okay. Now, I'm gonna grab that. Go in and refit our Hatchetman with an Ultra AC-5. Now, granted, this is probably inadvisable, but I don't care. It's an AC-5. Okay. Please. Okay, I think we can do stuff in here, but we need to get over there. So, let's hope that we can find some missions that we can do. We don't care if we work against House Rita now. That's because we're not up in that space anymore. This is basically the equivalent of running into the system with a big flag on the side of an RV labeled, "We do jobs for cheap." Okay. Okay. It's against the independents. But is there anything that we can do in here that will have a good... Okay. I might have to do all those. Actually, yeah. Okay, I didn't outfit one of the quick draws with the extra ton of LRM ammo that I wanted to do, I think. But it shouldn't take that long to outfit it with another ton of it. Yeah, just that. And then that. And it'll take like 4 days. Yep. Okay. So now we're gonna do our first mission with these quick draws. We're gonna do a raid, I think. Target the independents. And we need the money. Because yeah, we need the money. Alright. So I am going to take the Hatchetman. Some lucky man is going to take the quick draw, and we're going to work on the quick draw real quick that he's in. First off, we're going to shake and bake it, of course. does the Buccaneer skin look like? I mean, there's a tier list. Buccaneer is like the best look. It's just so busy. It looks great. Buccaneer is great. And yeah, we're gonna just we're just gonna do that. We're gonna respray everything's Buccaneer now. And we're also going to make sure that its weapon groups are done right. So the LRMs are going to try and fire on the same. Or at least they will be first. And hopefully we'll see just how effective it is. We'll bring in... We're going to bring in the Hunchback, I think. We'll try this guy out too. With his prodigious amount of firepower, I'm sure nothing bad will happen. This is in no way foreshadowing whatsoever. So hopefully, he can be a laser light show. Oh, and we want to put a guy that's good on LRMs with it, so we'll put the Hunchback in there. The pilot's all done right. So yeah. Bring the Blackjack, I guess. And that'll be it. Let's get going. Last mission, test out this quick draw that we got. And let's go.
We have been tasked with an objective raid, targeting a number of warehouses within the
Oh, that
area.
USC-5 looks so
Our client
cool.
wants the building and all of its contents destroyed, and is willing to generously compensate us for our efforts. We'll contact you with an evac point once all objectives are destroyed.
Target acquired.
Tango smoked.
Destroyed.
I think we go for this one first, and we'll zigzag up into the other two. There's going to be a high concentration of forces in the last two, but I think we can do it.
I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
I like the skulls on the arm. It's a good touch. And we have inbound.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Kill confirmed.
I have never used the base game
Target
Ultra
destroyed.
Autocannon. That is very interesting.
Evidence received. Let's move. Pull up your socks. Mech spotted. Can't target that.
Oh no, and you're done.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Attacking shared target.
Okay. Now we're jammed.
Affirmative. Commander target is now priority.
Alright. Yep. Going on it.
New target spider.
I just keep jamming it.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Copy. Commander target is our target.
Please hit it. You're aiming above it.
Kill commander. That mech went crit too.
Okay. lot of ammo for this thing.
Acquired. Fuel at 0%.
But I guess that is because you run through it rather quickly.
Target down.
Destroyed.
My apologies, I have a cough. Give me a second. Ah.
Target
Alright.
acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright, we have a little bit more. How's the quick run that I do? I mean, he's getting in pretty close to large lasers. Maybe the SRM boat might be a better tactic for this, actually, sorry.
Roger, focusing target.
Oh, well, he is going for it.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Copy. Engage commander's target. That was a big explosion. Nice kill, Commander.
Scrap that one.
My crit.
Destroyed. Target destroyed. Target.
Copy. We're on it, sir. Another mech kill for me.
Alright.
Pow! One down.
Target acquired.
Yeah, we're taking a bit of a hit here, but we're still alright. A little bit more.
Target off the list.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I think that was all of the mechs that we're going to encounter.
Acquired.
They bunched up there. Again.
Target
Walk on up to the treasure to
mentioned.
pick it up.
What, do you, what am I getting hit by?
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target
Oh,
destroyed.
okay. We have a target. It's an
That
enforcer.
target is ours.
Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
You can fire this gun a lot.
Target acquired.
I don't think they introduced the same limitation as
Good work, Commander. It's gonna crit.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Target is down.
yeah, this thing has some damage. They can put out.
Target acquired. Target
It's just an
destroyed.
issue that it's got very little armor for a medium mech equipped with the weapons that it has. I think maybe the UAC-5 might be a better choice on that Hunchback, where it is still mounted in the torso, but it's not mounted
Target
with
destroyed.
so little armor there. Because I don't want to lose this gun. It is quite important.
Objective down.
I did spend quite a bit of
Hostile
money on it.
dropship above.
Okay, yeah, we're getting out of
All
here.
target buildings have
Do
been
not want to be.
destroyed,
Oh
Commander.
boy, that's
Good
coming
job.
right on top of us.
Giving you an evac now. Head to the mortar location.
Okay,
Enemy transport touching down.
take this. We have to kind of take this, don't we? Yeah, deal with that rifleman.
Gotcha. Let's do this.
He just hit me in the CT. He's trying to kill me. All right.
Target destroyed.
Come on. Get him. Get him. Do something.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
That's a new Hunchback. Get him.
Focusing
What are we waiting for? Ah! They're not shooting him. They're just sitting there. Yeah, give me this. Come on. This is no time to be wasting around trying to conserve heat. He was at 0 heat when I picked him up. This is a laser boat. It's meant to run high. They're just not shooting at them. Like, they might be taking some fire, but the only good one that's been doing it so far is the quick draw. They're not aggressive. I want aggression. I don't care if they shut down. It means that they're pushing out the damage. They're just... They don't push out enough DPS. They just don't. Well, in any case, we did finish that up. We didn't have to take that, but if I didn't, then I was just gonna get destroyed. Yeah, that's the new Hunchback. That's scary. That's not good. Guess what? It didn't go for the autocannon. It went for the autocannon 5 ammo. Well. Highs and lows, ladies and gentlemen. Highs and lows. Thank you for watching. I've been Bestrone. Make sure to like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day.